Hey, it's me, Arturo, aka just your average Joe, and this video is gonna be taking a more serious tone throughout the video, but not like melancholy. Oh my God, I'm so sad type of serious. It's more so like a pep talk or like a checkpoint in life type of thing, right? A lecture. Actually, yeah, I'll use the word lecture because that's kind of what this video is, like a lecture or maybe a pep talk. Maybe a pep talk is more so the better word. I mean, I'm outside just watching the sunset. It's like 7:27 right now. PM, of course, but sun setting. It is July 6th, 7:27 PM, 2024. And this video is more so a reflection on myself, but not just for myself, it's for all of you watching this video. I was outside because I kind of felt like a melancholic type of feeling. Of course, I went outside, embraced the sun, bathed in the sunlight, and I was just thinking, I've gotten far. I've gotten pretty far in my life. And I'm glad that I gotten far in my life. I think it's fireworks outside, maybe. I don't know. But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought from the noise I just heard. But yeah, I reflected on my life. I've come very far now that I think about it. I've actually come very far. I started making videos like 5 years ago, half a decade ago. And when I was in an apartment, when I just moved back from Arizona, and I was in an apartment, a very small apartment, I'll tell you that. It wasn't really that big. And I mean, yeah, I've gotten very far. I went from an apartment to now a 2-story house, living with my family, life is just very stable. That is the best way I can put it. Life is very stable right now. And I'm glad that it is that way. Because if not, I don't know what I'd do. Because I know that there's some people that their life isn't as stable as mine is. And I'm not making this about me. I'm making this about them. Is that I know a few friends, particularly one. Maybe there's more people that I don't know about who are maybe in a similar or the same situation. But they're like either living in an apartment or they're living in a hotel because they don't have a home to go to. Or just a temporary home that it's for like desperate measures. So you can stay safe, embrace a warmness of a fire, a campfire, if not like a fireplace, something along those lines, right? And to people who are in similar situations like that, if not the same thing, and they're still persevering through it, living life at the greatest and highest, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of how far you've come in your life. And I'm proud that you are persevering through a tough situation. That shows how tough you are up here. And I'll admit it, that's pretty badass. I'm going to be real with you. That is pretty badass to have persevered through, if not continuing to persevere through a tough situation while still living life at its highest. And I'm proud of you for that. Along with other people who are in similar situations like that, where they're living in the toughest moment right now, maybe, or living through the toughest moment throughout their lives. Maybe right now is a specific tough moment. I'm proud of you that you're persevering, and I'm proud that you're still making it through to live another day. And I admit that I feel joy to hear that you are persevering. This video is more so directed towards everyone that needs to hear the words, I love you unconditionally. I appreciate your existence. Your existence means a lot and it contributes to something. It may not mean much now, but it can mean a lot in the long run. Because as time passes, everything gains value. I mean, I can place like a time box here, right now. A time capsule. That was the right word, right? Forward it like 10 years. It's 2034. I'm like 25, 26. I open that and I see that 10 years ago, I was possibly writing a script for this video, even though I didn't. I'm just going through whatever's in my head. And see how, and it can mean a lot. I mean, hell, I can travel back to maybe before, like, 1901, right? I can be in the year 1900. I get a penny, I place it in a little tube, put it in a time capsule, I forward it like a century, it's the year 2000, forward it another 24 years, and then I open that video. And then, I mean, it gains value. It gains value. Sorry, there's someone cycling. They caught me off guard. I wish them good luck, though. No worry. I wish them good luck. But yeah, that coin can gain so much value just from weeks, if not years, passing. And it may not be a good analogy, but what I'm trying to make for my analogy is that people's existences, they contribute a lot in the long run. They contribute a lot. Oh, my plants are getting watered. That's what that noise was. Neat. But yeah, everyone's existence and everyone making a decision, it contributes to something in the long run, right? Like, for example, I know a bunch of artists as my friends, right? They are super creative, and they're kind of like me, more so on a personality type of like level, right? They are similar to me, but different in a way that makes it so much more fun, right? Shout out to my friends to watching this. But like, in case, like for example, if somebody makes art, and because they're like part of a fandom, whatever fandom it is, I lost my train of thought again. Right, I remembered. Yeah, if someone makes art and they're like in a fandom or whatever, and they post this art, it's getting a bunch of likes, right? It's getting a bunch of likes for maybe like a few weeks, maybe a year, right? It's got a whole bunch of likes. That has contributed to someone's day, right? Like, it could be, I don't know, some wholesome art about like Tails the Fox or something, right? Very adorable dude, very adorable, right? And there are some artists that they draw in an adorable art style, kind of like maybe so like a bluey type of art style, and they encapsulate a feeling of really something really adorable. That's really what the feeling is, and it makes somebody's day brighter. That means it has contributed to something which will mean a lot in the long run, because who knows, it could be a really sad person, right? They aren't feeling good, and that piece of art alone made a huge impact on their life and may have changed the course of how their life goes. Who knows? I mean, like they always say, even the smallest of decisions have some of the biggest impacts. Let me reword that. Even some of the smallest decisions have some of the biggest impacts. Even the smallest of decisions have some of the biggest impacts. Okay, there we go. I messed up a little bit. But yes. And then I know, now that I think about it more, I know there are some people who are not in a good spot in life right now, right? They aren't really in a good spot. They aren't feeling good in the head. They aren't feeling good emotionally. And that sucks. Life sucks. Sometimes it just drags you, beats you down on the floor, and it just drags you for a good while. But at that point, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. I'm not saying it like a get your ass up right now, bro, because you're being weak. That's no. It's more so like a, come on, man. I know you can do this. I know you can do it. You gotta get up. Come on. Don't do it just for me, but do it for your friends, your family, the things that you enjoy, your favorite pizza, your favorite drink, favorite food, whichever that you like. Do it for that and them. Them and that. Them for the people and them and that for the objects. But yeah, I know there are some people who are in situations like that. They aren't feeling good, and I know there's fewer people from that group that they're doing even worse in the head, and that at some point they feel, how do I word this without getting a strike on my channel? They feel like they need to leave the earth as to end their sorrows. That is not the way to go, because I know, I won't know the severity, but I know for a fact that the pain, it's got to be tough. It's got to be tough at some point. I won't know how tough, because I'm not there in your life, but I know it's tough. And just for that, I want you to know that I support you. I support you. You are loved by your friends and your family. You have contributed to something in your life, which is good. You've contributed to something. Your existence matters. I'm proud of you, and I love you unconditionally. Along with your friends, family, anybody else that knows you or is fond of you, they respect you, all of that. I'm proud of you, and I love you unconditionally. I love you, not in a sense of romance, but more so in a sense that I know you will contribute to great things in the future. And I just know that everyone watching this video, y'all will grow up to be beautiful people. I know you will, and I know that y'all will make some mistakes in your life, but that's okay, because that helps us learn to become a better person. It's a learning experience. It's a stepping stone to become a better person, right? And then to the people who aren't adults yet, it may feel like you can't do much now, right? It may feel like you can't do much now, but that's because you're not a tree yet. You have to give yourself some time. You're still a seed, right? And then also, if you want to do something, do it right away. It's the only way to live life without regrets. And last quote of the day: to live a life of power, you must have faith in what you believe in is right, even if others tell you that you're wrong, right? And to truly live a life of power, you have to find courage. And to find that courage, you have to go beyond your boundaries, maybe even beyond the boundaries of time itself. Who knows? And to do that, all you need is that will to take the first step. Think on those quotes. Think on those quotes, guys. Think on those quotes, because I know that they will contribute something. Maybe it'll help you learn something. Maybe as you think on it and you're going on your daily walk and you think on it, it helps you. It helps you with a revelation. Right? Right now it's 7:40. Probably gotta head inside. All I want you to know is that you are loved. Your existence matters. I almost messed up on my words. You are very loved. Your existence matters. I'm proud of you, and I love you unconditionally. That's all I gotta say. I'm proud of y'all, guys. I hope y'all grow to become beautiful people. And, catch y'all on the flip side. Arturo out.